Good morning. So we're going to take a look today at 2016 paper 1. Emma works part-time after school at a local, this is question 1 and it's paper 1 2016. She's paid a rate per hour and also receives €2 for each delivery she makes. So what's going on here? Right, one day she works 2 hours and makes 5 deliveries and is paid a total of €28. So find her hourly rate. So she works for 2 hours, so she'll have 2 times the hourly rate, and she will have 5 times the delivery rate. And that should equal to €28. Okay, now we're told that the delivery rate is €2. So for every delivery she makes, she gets paid €2. So it's 2 times the hourly rate plus 5 times 2 must equal 28. So 2 times H-O-U or L-Y or A. I don't want to call it H because I think I did this question before and I called it H and it got me into a bit of hot water later on. So it's 2 times that is equal to 28. Take away 10. So 2 times the H or the hourly rate is equal to 18. So H or by itself, the hourly rate by itself must equal to 18 over 2. So the hourly rate must equal to 9. Okay, so you should have got 9 as your answer to that. I.e. she's paid €9 per hour. That is the hourly rate. 1 week she works for H hours and makes D deliveries. Write a formula in H and D for the wages she receives. Okay, so W is the amount of wages she gets, and for every hour she works, so for if she works H hours, she's going to have H times 9 plus D times, that's the number of deliveries she makes, and that's going to be times 2. Okay. Another week, she works for 6 hours and makes 12 deliveries. She also works 5 hours on a Sunday at time and a half and makes some deliveries. In total, she receives 161.50 for that week. Find how many deliveries she makes on the Sunday. Okay, so we're going to have 6 by 9 plus 12 by 2 plus 5 by 9 plus 4.5. Okay, so this 5 here, this 5 is this 5 here, okay? So she works 5 hours on a Sunday at time and a half. So that's what this 9 plus 4.5 is here. So time and a half means you get your wages and you also get an extra half of your wages for every hour you work. So if she worked for 2 hours, if she worked for €2, okay, if she worked for €2 on a weekday, on a Sunday she would be working for €3 an hour. If she worked for €10 an hour on a weekday, she would be getting €15 on a Sunday. If she worked for €9 on a weekday, she's going to get $13.50 on a Sunday. And that's what this 9 plus 4.5 is. So that's the time. And that's the half. So it's time and a half if you work on a Sunday. So you'll get paid more for working on a Sunday. That's all that's going on there. Right, and let's go back to blue. And what else happened? And she made some deliveries. So she made, let's say, D deliveries. And for each delivery she made on a Sunday, she gets paid €2. And when we add all those up, it's going to equal 161.50. So maybe I could put everything in here now into my calculator. So all those 3 things, they can go straight into my calculator. So it's 6 multiplied by 9 plus 12 multiplied by 2 plus 5 multiplied by 13.5. And that's going to give me 291 over 2. And that's going to give me 145.5 plus 2D equals 161.50. So 2D by itself must equal 161.50 minus 145.50 2d is equal to 161.50 minus 145.50 equals 16. So 2d is 16, so d by itself must be 16 over 2, so d must be equal to 8. So she made 8 deliveries on Sunday because the amount of money she brought in on a Sunday, which is this thing here, worked out to be €16 on each of those deliveries. So that's question 1. Each of those deliveries was worth each of those deliveries was worth €2, and if she made €16 on those deliveries, well then she obviously made 8 deliveries. So that's question 1. Yeah, not too bad at all. Kind of a standard sort of question 1. You know, you could nearly answer just by thinking about it. You didn't have to kind of study maths for 2 or 3 years to do that, okay? So, yeah, question 1 dealt with.